your Commissioner, James Mitchell. Welcome to another action-packed episode of Aggression. Matter of fact, this is a very special episode, not just because we have our heavyweight champion wreaking havoc with us again.
Thanks for having me.
But because this episode, we got, for the very first time, 2 sanctioned matches at the Adrenaline taping down in Ridgefield Park, New Jersey. That's where the main part of our company, East Coast Professional Wrestling, is out of. Right there in New Jersey. The CEO himself, Gino Caruso, Mr. Italy, called me up and said, "Commish, send me down your best because I want to put him on my show." And that's what we did. Matter of fact, speaking of the best, you know who was there? Our champion!
Yes.
All right. Hey, you want to get right to the first match?
All right, well, do you remember what the first matches were?
Definitely. Hey, let's tell the fans. It was Fungus versus Fuego. It was the thing that started it all. It got the fans jumping for the rest of the night. It was definitely the match for the beginning.
Yeah, that thing almost burned it down before it even started.
Oh, yes.
Great match to start the show.
Oh, man, that was like an absolute flashover. I mean,
let's watch it.
Let's watch it. Yeah. Let's go, fans.
Oh, I'm not going to finish that. But here comes Fungus, full of confidence. Knows he's going to give Fuego a run for his money.
You know, I got to say, Fungus is looking real competitive tonight. He's looking like he's on his A game. Fuego is going to be in trouble.
Fungus is always on his A game. I don't know what you're talking about just tonight. He's always on his A game. He always brings it. Just ask Migs. And while you're at it, ask the patient, too. Thank God we still haven't seen that worthless piece of trash.
You know, it's funny you said that. It has been almost 3 solid months since we've seen the patient last year in ECPW.
And I've loved every minute of it.
Oh boy, what a throw there by Fungus onto the cameraman. He's just sitting back and relaxing.
Fuego, here we go again.
You know, Fuego had a really good match against Sincere Win back in Ellenville. It was the biggest barn burner we've seen that entire night. It was the match of the night. And I have a feeling that right here in Ridgefield Park, New Jersey, it will be once again the match to bring down the house. Did you see that? Excuse me for a second there, Hearts, but did you see how Fungus tried already attacking Fuego when he was walking by? You know? You know, I wonder, did you get a new prescription in those glasses yet? Oh! All right, fans, here we go. We got the referee checking Fuego and seeing if he's ready. And ring the bell. Here we go. All right, they're already sizing each other up.
See, Fungus, he doesn't look like it bothers him. He's confident tonight. He's ready to go.
You know, Fuego's ready. He seems quite intense. Here we go with the lockup.
Both men struggling for top position in this.
It looks like
Fungus over, gets a headlock.
Definitely got the win of the position there. And a reversal there by Fuego into an arm lock. Wrist lock.
There you go, Slick. Reversal by Fungus gets him into a headlock. Why don't you let me call the moves? You just sit there and shut up, look pretty.
You know, I'll tell you what, I can call some pretty good moves. You ask my wife.
The best move you can pull is rolling out of the ring. And there's that beautiful front flip reversal by Fungus.
A little assist by the ropes. He's got the wrist lock now on Fuego. Seems to be working that wrist quite well. Oh, another reversal. Now Fuego with a flip up.
He learned that from me. I used to do that all the time.
And now Fuego has his own headlock on Fungus. Fungus pushes him into the corner. To a 4 count by the ref. It's calling him a little quick there.
That was a surprisingly clean break by Fungus. That was me. I would have poked his eye, raked his face, stepped on his foot. I don't care.
You know, you've taken a page out of the book of Tony DeVito there, huh?
Yeah, you learn from the best, you get somewhere. Look at those huge blows right to the back by Fungus. Yeah, these people in New Jersey don't seem to want to give Fungus the respect he deserves, booing him.
You know, and I tell you another thing, the fans are intently watching this match. It's very versatile. They're going back and forth. And did you hear those chops?
That was just one. Can you not count?
Chop.
Looks like he's sizing him up for another chop. There it is. Now you can say chops, plural. Go back to school.
Hey, it's Pine Bush. What can I say?
Yeah, not much. It's almost as bad as being from Walden.
Oh, from Walden or Washingtonville.
Hey, that was a pretty nice move to get over on Fungus. Couple of nice deep arm drags by Fuego. Fungus misses the clothesline. There's two. Speed and agility of Fuego that I actually admire.
Yeah, you know, it's funny that you're saying that there's nothing else to like about him. The fans will even say he's got the charisma to be in the ring.
He does, but you see, he tried staying on top of Fungus, which is good. You don't want to give Fungus any time, because that's when he gets back on his game, and he's going to bring it to the limit just like that. Oh. That flying knee into the corner, coming back for a second. Pulling the legs out from underneath, go for cover one. Kick out at one by Fuego.
Do you hear some of the fans out there? Save us, Fungus.
Somebody better, especially from you.
You know what? I already told you where I draw the line. I'm hoping that Fuego goes in and knocks the taste out of Fungus's mouth.
Say that again and I might knock the taste out of your mouth.
Anytime you want, Hearts, let's go. If your contract allows it.
I'll have my lawyer look over it. Look at that beautiful takedown by Fungus.
Yeah, it looked like he was grabbing the hair there.
Cover one, two, kick out at two, and it doesn't look like Fuego has much hair to grab, so I'm pretty sure he got him in the back of the head. Another cover, kick out at two.
You know, Fungus going to have to do a lot more to Fuego than just that. Keep on covering him. He's not doing anything. You need to beat him down a little bit. I thought you were a little smarter than that, Mushroom.
Setting him up for a huge vertical suplex. Going for the cover again. One, two, and kick out again by Fuego.
You know, at least I was smart by Fungus. He tried hooking the leg to get that extra, you know, angle there to keep the shoulders down, but it didn't work.
It may not have worked yet. You just got to beat him down a little bit more. Yeah, I think he's got it, though.
At least we
kick to the chest.
You know, we're agreeing on something. He needs to do a lot more to Fuego to take him out than just a couple of kicks.
Those kicks take a little bit out of you, too. Here he goes for another vertical suplex. Gets him up. Holding him up there, stalling. Look at the power of Fungus. Ooh! Neckbreaker. You know, last time I remember seeing that match, Big Ben Ortiz was giving that to Fungus.
Oh, back there in Newburgh up in the Hudson Valley territory.
Cover two. Kick out by Fuego.
That's what you showboat there, Mr. Fungus. You need to keep your eye.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a cocky pin by Fungus. He thought he had him, but he didn't. He tossed him outside the ring.
Talking about cocky pins, that reminds me of a special pinky pin.
Well, here we go. Looks like Fungus gives him a stiff kick. Sends him right down on the floor. Looks like Fungus hurt his knee. Somebody get the trainer out there to look at that.
Ah, please.
Hey, we need to keep him in shape for when he beats Miggs for that aggression title.
It looks like he went under the ropes to go in and break that count. Referee has to go starting back at a 1 count. Fuego finally back at those feet. He caught the leg. Ooh!
Just throwing Fungus right down onto the floor in front of us.
That was a great move there by Fuego, a nice removal, and he's trying to get the fans back behind him.
Yeah, but the problem is he's giving time for Fungus. There's that beautiful moonsault from the apron.
Look at that moonsault. The only other person in this company that does the great moonsault is our champion himself. That was amazing.
Sincere Win also pulls that off too.
I'm sorry, you are correct. Thank you for correcting me on that. Sincere Win does do a beautiful moonsault as well.
He did that in Goshen, New York, but that's neither here nor there as we see Fuego rolling Fungus back into the ring. He's going to go for the cover. And 1, 2, and a kick out at 2.5 by Fungus.
Wow, that wasn't enough to put him away. I am shocked. Come on, Fuego, let's get back in it.
You got to see Fuego right there. He's trying to figure out what he's got to do to put Fungus away. He's given him so much and gotten so little.
It's absolutely amazing to see that Fungus is still in this right now after a move like that on the outside.
Fuego going up top. Fungus back to his feet.
Ooh, that's a little bit of a low blow. I think he just flagged out of him.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with your intellect.
Hey, you got a lot to do. Top rope. Diamond cutter-like maneuver from Fungus.
He's got to roll him over if he wants to pin.
Rolling him over. There it is. 1, 2, and
oh! Fuego got his arm up just before the ref hit the mat for 3.
You know, Fungus right there, he does not know what to give him anymore. A move like that would have put any man out, even me. I think the only move Fungus has left is that infection.
He might be sizing him up. He might be getting ready for that move. Hey, he's got him by the hair. Come on, ref. Oh, fireman carry.
Oh, TKO by Fuego.
That was amazing. Come on, Fuego, cover him. Get over there now.
Fuego crawling for the cover. 1, 2, foot on the rope.
Fuego's got to pay attention to the ring presence there. He had to notice that he was that close to the ropes. He should have dragged him a little more towards the middle.
But you see, that's the ring awareness of Fungus that I thoroughly enjoyed. He knew he was close enough to the ropes to get his foot on the ropes and break that count.
Yeah, I'll agree with you there, Fungus. It was luck. Pure luck of... Uh-oh. Oh!
Wow, a stiff kick to the back of the head gets him up.
Infection! Flip over. 1,
2, nailed it! Your winner, Fungus. What did I tell you, fat boy?
Oh, boy, Fuego! Oh, no! No, I gotta hear Fungus's mouth the rest of the week.
The fire of Fuego just got put out tonight.
Well, looks like Fungus has got some great momentum.
As you said, that was right.
Wow, that match was crazy. You know what? I really didn't get to appreciate it as much because I was there and I was taking care of other things. My own match, I was working things out, getting prepped. So when I re-saw that match, whew, that thing was a barn burner.
All I gotta say is being there live and seeing that standing moonsault from the outside to Fungus from Fuego, it was absolutely. I mean, like.
Do I have to mess with your cred right now because that was not a standing moonsault? Because that was a standing shooting star press.
I'm sorry.
You are sorry. Sometimes, man, come on.
Yeah, I know. I'm just so excited the way it was. It was just the hairs were standing on my arms. I mean, it was crazy seeing.
I don't know if you guys noticed or saw, but there was no padding down there on the freaking floor. So whatever you missed down there, woof.
See, and that's why I'm not a worker. I couldn't do that. I would not be able to do what you guys
really?
did.
That's all that's holding you back? Enough said.
All right, enough said, guys. Look, you know me, the commissioner's not one to be messed with. If I actually get in the ring, you know there's a reason why. All right?
Somebody's handing out donuts.
All right, fans, after the break, we're going to come back to our next match, which features our heavyweight champion, Wreaking Havoc, against the repeat offender, Pete Nixon. You don't want to miss it. Fans, as we promised, Wreaking Havoc versus Pete Nixon.
Show up.
These guys are good.
Yeah, right? Look.
He's a really good interviewer, too. Did a really good job.
Oh, did?
Introduce you the way you're supposed to. It's been brought to my attention that I must inform you that being accompanied to the ring with Big T Pete Nixon is the 2015 ECPW Manager of the Year, Doug DeVito.
Well, I guess the fans here in Ridgefield Park feel about DeVito about everybody else. He's a bum.
Right.
His opponent, from Otisville, New York, weighing 320 pounds.
Otisville, huh?
ECPW
Are we going to Addis Ababa, Mr. Caruso?
Heavyweight Champion, Weekend Havoc.
Well, this two big boys going to be locking it up in here. You know, the first match you saw a lot of light heavyweight flying around on bars.
I don't think you're gonna see a twisting 450 off of the side of the ring apron.
No.
This is gonna be a good old-fashioned slugfest.
Yes, I would say that these two big guys would not be opposed standing toe-to-toe and throwing a punch and see who's going to stand it. That's basically the way I see them.
Wreaking havoc with appropriate music.
Yes.
As this looks like Godzilla versus Ghidorah right now. Wreaking havoc with the heavyweight champion of our Mid-Hudson division.
He's the Hudson Valley champion, and there's an opportunity here, and this is maybe the first time that title's been defended on Adrenaline TV.
Yeah, listen, new building, new talent, new belt.
Things are shaking. I mean, look at this place. I don't know about you, Kevin, but I think this might be home.
I think so. Look, Pete Nixon wants that belt. He's making himself known. All right, I think this is the longest DeVito and his stable of monsters have gone without some type of gold in the family.
I know that sticks in the craw of DeVito. He wants a title in the worst way. And he's going to have, coming up in a couple weeks, chance for those tag belts. There's two big guys are just going at it, like we said.
Let me tell you something right now, Mr. TV announcer. After this match, I'm going to add another champion to my stable. And where's that mummy Joey G? Would I scare him off? What happened? Because I'll tell you right now, I have to deal with you now. Because you're responsible for Joey G. So shut your mouth and get that look off your face. Because I'm in no mood tonight. Case closed. Continue to announce if you can.
At this point, I'm just going to try to keep my composure here, Kevin. He did bring up a point about Joey G, and I'm going to touch on that later. But right now, let's let these two big men go at it. And I'm going to just try to stay cool and sit here. Because, 10 years ago, I would have got up and taken a swing at him.
We've seen you pin a great many people against the wall and threaten to stop their hearts. So I know it took a lot of restraint there. And right now, talking about restraint, this ring is using every ounce of its ability to keep these two men, keep these two animals confined.
Very rarely do you see two guys of this size in the same ring, head to head. Those are some vicious shots.
Yeah, this is smash mouth, rock'em sock'em action at its finest. Pete Nixon has been just dropping bombs on wreaking havoc, but the big man's been able to take it. He's been firing up and creating some distance between him and Pete. But then again, listen, when you're fighting Pete, Pete's the size of about 2 or 3 men. But you also have the silent fourth man on the outside in DeVito. You never know when he's going to stick his nose in someone else's business.
He's not so
This is
silent.
true.
That's the problem.
That's true.
And you know,
I think we got a lot of people hoping you shut him up.
you mentioned the size of Pete Nixon. He's over 460 pounds. He cuts that ring off. I mean, he can divide that ring pretty quickly.
That's right.
And he's throwing it. I mean, he's tossing wreaking havoc.
Yeah.
And he's a big man. He's no
He's a
small
big
guy.
This is what is he, like 6'3", 6'4"?
Oh, he's every bit of that. Maybe he might be 6'5",
6'5",
and
easy.
over 300 pounds.
Yeah.
And Pete Nixon has just been manhandling him since the get-go. And he's working over that back.
That bear hug cinched in, put a lot of pressure on the.
Well, is it safe to say that these two guys are throwbacks in the old school wrestling right there?
That's
I mean,
right. So, old school wrestling, brother. This is wrestling. There's
This
nothing
is
old
wrestling.
school about it. This is what people want to see. This is what ECPW gives you week in and week out.
this is wrestling. Make no mistake about it. And you're just going to see these two big guys grab a hold. One guy try to slam him. The other guy try to bear hug
Can
him.
he do it?
No, that's
Oh.
too much.
The work that Pete Nixon has done on the lower back, stop wreaking havoc from delivering that big
It's just
choke
too big a
slam.
man. It's just too
Too
big.
big.
He already busted his britches, Pete Nixon.
Look at this
Whoa!
charging bull. Wreaking havoc gets out of the way.
Oh, there goes Big Pete Nixon's down. He's off his feet.
Forearm took the big beast off his feet.
And the place is going nuts. They're erupting. And DeVito looks worried as he's pacing back and forth.
DeVito's going to wear a hole in the floor if he keeps going back.
Gonna wear out those cheap shoes he's wearing. Gonna go back to Buster Brown and get another pair.
That's a throwback. Buster, wow.
And look at these guys just going at it, tooth and nail, punch for punch. And the referee's just trying to, he's just letting them go at it.
These guys-
It's like a hockey fight.
How do you?
Oh, the referee's down. That's it. Oh,
The ref was a housey.
that goofy little ref just got knocked down.
How do you stop this? How do you stop this?
No way.
Pete Nixon's bailed.
That's a double disqualification?
I guess we went to a no contest meeting.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official has ruled this match a no contest.
Wow.
No contest.
We got it.
Therefore, still your ECPW Hudson Valley
That's
Heavyweight
Gordon.
Champion.
Who's protecting him now?
Ethan
Bishop and
Hudson.
champion.
Holy, hold on. Dang, bro, that match. Holy.
Yeah, dude. He what's it called? Basically, I don't know. He left. I don't understand why he left me. Hey, look, that was like a bad date. Was he having a bad time? Did he just not want to come back in? I figured I gave him all. I mean, I thought we were gelling well. I thought we were getting along. What happened, Pete?
I don't know, speaking of a bad date, didn't look like his daddy was too happy. Mr.
Oh, no.
DeVito there pulling him out.
Oh yeah, he
I'm
was
like-
all. Honestly, I had to keep my eyes on him and Pete at the same time. That was a pain, but it is what it is.
Speaking of, he had the audacity to take your belt and hold it up like he was going to be the owner of it.
Oh come on, dude! You knew that wasn't gonna happen.
I did. Mr. Hartz didn't, but I knew.
Well,
The
Mr.
fans knew.
First of all, let's get on Mr. Hartz, okay? I hear Mr. Hartz's commentary. I'm telling you, from one wrestler to another, if you ever bolt your broken ass back together and get in this ring, I will school you like nobody's ever schooled your behind before. So you keep talking, Leo. I'm going to make sure that somebody clears your butt to wrestle, and you're going to come back, and the first face you're going to see is mine. Keep it up, Mr. Hartz. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, every week we've been talking about our great big start to the Hudson Valley Tag Team Tournament starting when?
October 1st.
October 1st right there in Greenwood Lake. So we're going to have our first quarterfinal matches there. We told you a couple episodes ago. If you don't remember, go ahead and go to ECPWHV.weebly.com. Catch that episode and you'll see some of the tag teams that we mentioned are going to be in these matches. And as well as other people in the past couple of weeks have been throwing their hat into this big tournament here. Last week, Mr. Fungus was sitting there talking and his butt off there to Leo Hart, saying that now he wants in on it. I heard via text message, Miggs wants his hands in on it too.
Of course he does.
So everybody.
Every time.
Yeah, I'm telling you, everybody.
I can't do anything around here without everybody else jumping on the train. Just saying.
Havoc train. Anyway, fans, that tells you exactly how prestigious these titles are. You know, we've only had in the past 4 teams hold this. That was Middletown Express.
Oh, yes.
We had the team of Leo Hartz and Doc Butcher.
Even better.
And then we had the team of the Now.
Where did they go?
I have no idea. Wow. And then we had Jason Speed and On and Off tag team partners, and ended it with the Patient holding the titles last. That's when they got.
Didn't they get somebody from like Dunkin' Donuts to come in and tag with Jason Speed or something like that too? Or something? What happened, dude? Anyway,
he's out of the company. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's the truth, fans. But the whole thing is, this is going to be the first one. This is going to be the first quarterfinal matches to find new champions, and all the wrestlers here in the Hudson Valley want part of it. So that tells you right now, we're going to have some explosive matches. You do not want to miss these. If you've not gotten your tickets yet, hurry up. They're available. You can get a hold of your favorite local wrestler. And you go to the Elks Lodge right there in Greenwood Lake. And then you can show up on the day of the match and you can get them as well. They're going to be a little more than advance tickets. But hey, is it really going to be something to gripe over? I mean, the adults are going to love this the most, you know.
Remember, you weren't told. You shouldn't push that. So we can't.
I'm sorry. Okay. Well,
we shouldn't push the fact that they have an open bar around the corner that you can get adult beverages. We're not supposed to push that to the fathers that would like to come and watch a show and maybe ask their wives real nicely to drive for them. We're not supposed to push that.
We're not?
We're not, but
we can push how the parents, the adults, are going to be absolutely happy
having a great time.
The kids are going to have a great time. Kids always are welcome, always having a great time at our shows.
Always having a great time. It's a live event. They get up close and personal. They get to scream right in the wrestlers' faces. You don't get this kind of entertainment anywhere else. A lot of interacting. Trust me, your car ride home is going to be really, really quiet.
Oh, yes.
Tire them out.
Especially if you buy them a nice Wreaking Havoc shirt.
Like this.
Yeah. I mean, hey.
That shuts up any kid.
Oh, yeah. There's always merchandise at our shows. Speaking of merchandise, I have a surprise. We're going to have some new merchandise by the end of the month coming in, going on the website. Hey, kids, you want to be just like Wreaking Havoc? How about having some Wreaking Havoc sunglasses? Wearing his shirt and the sunglasses, you can be Wreaking Havoc for Halloween. How's that?
Who wouldn't want to be Wreaking Havoc?
Sounds great, doesn't it?
Sounds great to me.
All right. Well, fans, it's been a pleasure having you on the show with us this evening. Remember, you can follow us on ECPW Hudson Valley on Facebook, ECPWHV on Twitter, and ECPWHV.weebly.com is our website. You can contact us there. You can ask the wrestlers questions. You can become a wrestler yourself by getting some info on there if you wish to. Yep. Maybe someday go against this man. Or, hey, you just come out and see us on October 1st. How's that? As always, go ahead and check out Channel 23, Time Warner Cable for the Aggression Television Show, Saturdays, 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Port Jervis. Fans, it's been a pleasure as always. For Wreaking Havoc and myself, we'll see you in the ring.